canoes have the advantage over dugout canoes of being much lighter, much more easy to portage, and we typically see birch bark canoes in places where there's lots of rapids or winding rivers, waterfalls, things like that. The native range of the birch tree stretches from Alaska all the way down to Maine, so basically everywhere that the birch tree grows, we see birch bark canoes being constructed. They typically require a couple things to make. One, of course, being your birch bark. So the inside of the birch tree becomes the outside of the canoe, which is why it feels nice and smooth. All of the shaggy stuff is sort of hidden underneath all of the ribbing. The interior ribs are almost always made of cedar, again, just like the mass-manufactured boats we saw over there. Then you need something to stitch all of your paneling together, your birch bark paneling. So this is the spruce root here. Spruce root it grows really close to the surface of the earth, and it's quite small, so it's really easy to harvest. And then once you strip all of the bark off of the root, you're able to use it sort of as the stitching material, and it gets super malleable when it's wet, so really easy to use. And then to stitch everything together, of course, you have to poke a whole bunch of holes in your bark, so you need some way to waterproof that so the boat floats in the water. And this is this waterproofing mixture here. So this is made of a mixture of animal fat, typically bear, but you can use other animal fat as well. Then you would use a resin from a tree, so like a tree sap, spruce, pine, really common materials to use. And then when you mix those things together, once you get it warm, it is super liquidy, kind of like paint. And then when it dries down really flat, sort of like glass. So it's awesome for waterproofing. It's very waterproof.
Because it doesn't look like it would really absorb